This is a video on mathematics for the students of class 9, and we were discussing problems on simultaneous linear equations. This is the third part of the video and we are continuing with the exercise that we started in the previous video. So the first sum of discussion today is the ratio of two numbers is 2 by 3. If 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, the ratio becomes the reciprocal of the original ratio. Now reciprocal means just the opposite. If your numerator and denominator is 2 by 3, it will become 3 by 2. It's just because your numerator will become your denominator and the value of denominator will turn to numerator. So that is what reciprocal is. Now according to our first condition, that the ratio of two numbers we know is 2:3. If 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, now what happens is we've been given two ratios. Now according to the first condition, we know that x by y is 2 by 3. So if I cross multiply, it becomes 3x is equal to 2y. Taking 2y that's to the other side, it becomes 3x minus 2y, which is equal to 0. So this is your first condition, because they have not given, except that the ratio is 2 by 3, they have not shared any other information. So this is your first equation, which is 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. Now according to the second condition, we have that if 2 is subtracted from the first, so we know that the first number is x, so when you subtract 2 from that and 8 from the second, that is y minus 8, your equation is equal to the reciprocal of the fraction. So you know that I have found out the reciprocal here. So that is equal to 3 by 2. On cross multiplying, you get 2x minus 2 into 2, and then you have 3 into y minus 8. So you get 2x minus 4, which is equal to 3y minus 24. And then it comes to 2x minus 3y, which is equal to minus 24 plus 4. So your second equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to minus 20 is your second equation. So this is how we have actually formed the two equations according to the conditions given. Now on subtracting equation 1 from 2, we see that we do not have any identical terms. So we'll be multiplying your equation 1 with 2 and equation 2 by 3. So you get 6x minus 9 is equal to minus 60 and 6x minus 4 is equal to 0. So you get minus 5y is equal to minus 60. So minus gets cancelled, and if you divide 60 by 5, you get 12. That means the value of y is equal to 12. Now substituting the value of y in equation 1, you can substitute in any of the equation. So if you are substituting in 1, you get 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. So 3x minus 2 into 12 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 24. Therefore, your x is equal to 8. So your numbers are 8 and 12. So these are the numbers. Next question, we have in a two-digit number, the sum of the digits is 7. Okay, now we have a two-digit number. The sum of the digits is 7. So let us first assume that the digits at tens place is x and digit at units place is y. Now suppose if I tell you 43, now we've learned expansion form in junior classes, right? So 40, how do we expand this? It is 4 into 10 plus 3 into 1. So only then we get 43. So you have to make it 40 and plus 3. Similarly here we have so our number is xy. So value of x is 10 into x and y is y into 1. Now in a two-digit number, the sum of the digits is x. That means 4 plus 3 should give you 7. So the sum of the digit is 7. I'm just guessing that I've just randomly told you the number. Now if the number with the order of the digits is reversed, now your units place becomes tens place and tens place become units place. So xy will now become yx. Now on reversing the numbers, what do we get? 10 into y plus x into 1, okay, which is equal to, or which is reversed, is 28 greater than the twice the units of the original number, which means that the reverse number is what? 10y plus x. Now this is equal to twice the units digit. So units digit is how much? Y. Originally it is y. So 2 times of y plus 28. So when you solve this, you get 10y plus x minus 2y, which is equal to 28, and x plus 8y is equal to 28. So this is how your second equation is formed. So we've got our two equations. One is x plus y is equal to 7, and other one is x plus 8y is equal to 28. Now we have our two equations. Now we'll solve it in a similar manner. From equation 1 and 2 we are getting these two. Now we can subtract this. On subtracting you get minus 7y is equal to minus 21. So y is equal to 3. Now we'll substitute the value of y in equation 1. So we get x plus 3 is equal to 7. So x is equal to 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. Hence we can say that the number is equal to 10 into 4. That means we had our number was 10x plus y, right? So it comes to 10 into 4 plus 3 into 1, which is equal to 43. So this is the number that is formed. Now in a 2-digit number, we know that you must not get confused with the number when you are framing the number, because a number when I say 28, so it is 2 tens plus 8 ones. So we are multiplying 2 into 10 plus 8 into 1 just to make sure. And when you reverse it, so what happens? It becomes 82. So it comes to 8 tens plus 2 ones. So this is how we form the equation here, and when you solve it, you get your number as 43. So this is the original number. You can also check your answer with the conditions here, and whatever values we have stated, you can check them. Like you can substitute the value of x and y in this equation, and you can see that your answer will come up to 28, just in order to check whether your answer is correct or not. So this is all we have from the video today. In the next video, we'll continue with the chapter.